Hey, welcome to this week's episode of Topical English Vocabulary with me, Teacher Tiffany. Now, in this week's episode, you are going to learn 5 new English terms related to music preferences and genres. Music is a topic that we as native English speakers discuss on a regular basis. So you as an English learner need to understand the terms related to this topic. So, are you ready? Well then, let's jump right in. All right, our very first term is eclectic. Good. Again, eclectic. Excellent. Now, this term eclectic just refers to deriving ideas, style, or taste from a broad and diverse range of sources. Again, deriving ideas, style, or taste from a broad or diverse range of sources. So you're not just in one specific area. You don't have one specific source. You've tapped into many different sources, so we say eclectic. So imagine this young lady in this image and her other friend who is playing the guitar. 2 young ladies, and they are discussing different music genres. We're going to talk about that word too. And the female who has a small keyboard on her lap is speaking about country music, while the other female who is holding a guitar is speaking about rock music. And they want to blend the two. This blend could be referred to as an eclectic style of music. Make sense? Excellent. All right. So let's check out these example sentences. Here's the first example sentence. Her eclectic taste in music ranges from classical symphonies to modern electronic tracks. Next, the festival featured an eclectic lineup, including jazz, rock, and folk artists. And finally, he prefers an eclectic mix of genres to keep his playlist interesting and varied. So once again, our first term is eclectic. Good. Now our second term is melancholic. Good. It's a longer one. Once again after me. Melancholic. Great job. Now, what does this term melancholic actually mean? This term refers to feeling or displaying deep sadness or sorrow, often reflected in music. Think about music that suddenly just, makes you kind of, feel down, or you're not as happy as you used to be, but it's just kind of deep sadness. This would be an example of melancholic music. You got it, right? Check out this image. There are 2 individuals in this image, a woman who has her hand on a book and a man who is holding a record in his hand. And I want you to imagine that these 2 individuals are actually grieving their mother. They lost their mother, and so they want to play her favorite album. Her favorite record from when she was alive, and it's actually kind of a slower, a kind of a sadder album. Melancholic. You got it. Excellent. All right. Now let's check out these example sentences. Here's the first example sentence. The melancholic tone of the ballad resonated deeply with the audience. Next, he listens to melancholic music when he wants to reflect on his emotions. And finally, the album's melancholic melodies perfectly capture the theme of longing and heartache. So again, our second term is melancholic. Good job. Good job. All right, now let's move on to our third term. Our third term is upbeat. Good. Again, upbeat. Great job. Now this term upbeat just refers to cheerful and lively, often used to describe music that has a fast tempo and positive energy. So I want you to take a look at these 2 individuals. They are 2 women in the picture. They are smiling. They look so happy, and they both have headphones on. So let's imagine that they're listening to some very upbeat music and the music is making them smile. They're happy. Again, upbeat usually refers to having a lively tempo, right? Lively tempo. In English, we say upbeat. You got it? Excellent. All right. So let's check out these example sentences. Here's the first example sentence. The band's upbeat songs are perfect for energizing a party or workout session. Next, she prefers upbeat music to lift her spirits on a gloomy day. And finally, the playlist was filled with upbeat tracks that kept everyone dancing all night. So again, our third term is upbeat. Good job. All right, now let's move to our fourth term. Our fourth term is authentic. Good. Again, authentic. Excellent. So what does this term authentic actually mean? So the term authentic just refers to genuine and true to its origins, often used to describe music that stays true to its cultural or historical roots. We say this is authentic music. It's staying true to its starting point, its roots. Check out this image. We see three individuals, two men and one man. The woman is holding a tambourine. The man looks like he is holding a banjo, a type of, I guess, country style or folk style guitar. And the other man is also holding a guitar. And it looks like they are playing probably country music or folk music. They are trying to be authentic. They are trying to play authentic folk music. Make sense? Excellent. All right. So let's go into the example sentences. Here's the first example sentence. The artist's authentic blues performance was praised for its raw and emotional depth. Next, he values authentic folk music because it reflects the true stories and traditions of its people. And finally, the concert was a showcase of authentic jazz featuring classic improvisational techniques. That one got me. Improvisational. So our fourth term, I love leaving these things in the episode because they help you realize it's real. This is authentic. This is an authentic lesson. So here we go. Again, number 4, the term is authentic. Excellent. All right. Let's now move to our fifth term. Our fifth term is fusion. Excellent. Again, fusion. Great job. Now, this term fusion just refers to the combination of different styles or genres to create a new and unique musical experience. In English, we say fusion, combining or blending different styles together. Fusion. So, look at this image. We have two men. One man looks like he is playing percussion on some freestanding drums, and the other man is on his computer working with the audio. Maybe he is editing the sound as it comes out of the drums or the cymbals that the other man is playing. So they're trying to blend different sounds. So we can say fusion. Make sense? Excellent. All right. Let's check out these example sentences. Here's the first example sentence. The band's fusion of rock and reggae created a fresh and innovative sound. Next, her album features a fusion of classical and electronic music, blending traditional and modern elements. And finally, the festival is known for celebrating musical fusion, bringing together artists from various genres. So again, our fifth term is fusion. Now, we are going to look at a paragraph that utilizes each of these terms. Again, our topic, music, preferences, and genres. We have these 5 terms: eclectic, melancholic, upbeat, authentic, and fusion. Now it's time for us to listen to a paragraph that includes each of these terms. So I want you to listen very closely as I read this paragraph. Music preferences and genres are as diverse as the people who enjoy them. From the upbeat tempos of pop to the melancholic tones of ballads, music can evoke a wide range of emotions. Eclectic listeners often explore a fusion of different genres, creating a unique and personal taste. For some, authentic music that reflects cultural heritage holds a special significance, while others appreciate the experimental sounds of emerging artists. This paragraph included each of the terms that we went over today. Now you have 5 terms that will help you speak English fluently and confidently about this topic. Remember, everything you learned in today's lesson can be found in this month's daily English vocabulary book. You can get your copy by hitting the link in the description. We are looking at book 10. So hit the link in the description to get your copy, and I will talk to you in the next lesson.